We are knees deep into back to school season, and today I'm showing you everything I'm packing in my bag this year. We have some practical must-haves and just things that I like to carry to make myself feel better. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sitting Angel. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss another one of my videos. This is the 4th episode of my back to school series, which means we only have 3 left before we are done with the season. So if you don't want to miss anything, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, and let's get into it. So this is my second year using this Adidas backpack. Everything that I mentioned will be linked down below on my Amazon wish list. It's not really a wish list, it's just a list of things that I mentioned so that you guys can see it, view it, and shop. It's not an affiliate or anything, you can just use it. So the first things in my side pockets are 2 packs of gum. I actually have 3 packs of gum, which you'll see eventually. I think gum is just a must-have for me. Helps me study, helps me focus. I just need that gum. It's a little refreshing, and I usually take lunch to school, so need something to clean up the mouth. Then in my very front pocket, it's kind of small. It just has the old-fashioned MacBook charger. I don't even know which MacBook I have, but now it has the long magnet version of the charger, so it doesn't use this anymore. So it still charges it, but it's technically not the correct one, and this block is huge, but I like to carry it just in case I need to charge my MacBook or anything if I'm going to be on campus for a long time. Comes in clutch, comes in handy, and it's just nice to have and know that my MacBook is not going to charge out of nowhere, die. My second pocket is more like a pencil pocket. It's pretty small. At first it was empty, but then I realized I actually use this pocket for everything, so I just am going to start shoving things in there. I like to put expo markers in case I have a study group I need to go to and I need expo markers. I also keep big pencils, just little things that I can quickly grab that I don't have to pull out my whole pencil case for. I put basic highlighters, things like that. Lots and lots of pencils, because I tend to give out people pencils and I don't really want them back. I'm I don't really know who you are and where you've been, so I just give you the pencils. But that's pretty much everything. I just kind of shove wherever into that first little pocket. This pocket is a little bit bigger. First we have my pencil case. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, I've talked about this. I'll link it in the eye and down below. This is from Amazon. It was $5. This pencil is the big pencil. I don't really use pencils that often, so for notes and stuff I tend to use pens. This pen is the Kako pens, and you can they're $15.99 on Amazon, but there's usually sales, so you can find them for cheaper. My favorite highlighters are the friction erasable ones. This is the only erasable thing that I use now. I used to be an erasable pen highlighter fanatic, and now I just don't really stand them, other than for the highlighters, because they're amazing. But yeah, and then I think I also have an expo marker in there, but I didn't really put that much. Usually I stuff that pencil case full, but there's not too much. Here's the 3rd pack of my gum. Again, I don't really like the watermelon flavor too much because I just feel like it doesn't really last too long, but it's good to have. Then this is my planner. Again, if you haven't watched any of my videos, I kind of went more in depth on the planner tour. I got this from Target. I'm pretty sure it's called the Every Moment something from Target, and I really like the setup of it, and I'm hoping and praying that I use that I actually use the stuff. I'm actually praying that I actually use this planner. But it's good to have, and it's pretty small, so it'll fit in my backpack. It won't weigh it down too much. I am a chronic overpacker with everything, so that I'm gonna have a lot of stuff in here. This is my emergency kit, band-aids. So I have band-aids, gauze and stuff. I am a very clumsy person, so this will come in handy whenever, I don't know, I cut myself or something like that, or if someone needs a band-aid, because people ask, and I never have anything. So then we have this pouch. My mom gave this to me. I don't really know where it's from, sorry, but I keep my women products, my pads and stuff, just in case. And then here's my emergency kit essentials. This bag is from, I don't even know, Clinique or something like that. But here's everything. I'm pretty sure I showed this in a previous video as well, so you can watch my other ones. We have a Tide pen because I am, again, clumsy and I stain things and I get things dirty, so I definitely tend to need this in my backpack, I also have perfume because I just don't like not smelling good. So this one is the Finery one from Target. It's called Sweet on the outside. It kind of smells like the Billie Eilish perfume, but I like this one a little bit better. It's not too intense. Then I have hair ties because, again, this semester especially, I'm going to be on campus for longer than I usually want to be. But yeah, and then I have a nail file. I do my own nails, so when my nails get messed up, I get pissed and I get a little bit mad. So I definitely need that. I also have just like whole body deodorant because, again, I don't like smelling bad. So I have perfume, I have deodorant. I have multiple deodorants actually. And then I realized that I don't need all of these. This is the Lumi one and like the tangerine smell. Not my favorite. Here's some lotion. This is kind of like whole body lotion, so you can use this for your hands, your any body part really. I actually really like this because a little bit goes a long way. And I've traveled with this and people ask me for lotion and they are always like, oh my gosh, like this is amazing lotion. So I really do like it. Here are more hair ties. I didn't need that many, but I got rid of a good chunk of them. Then I have makeup remover because, you know, sometimes my makeup just starts looking a little crusty. I need more blotting sheets than makeup removers. I need to look into that. And then I have glass cleaner because I do wear glasses, but also for my computer. Then I have Tylenol in case I just don't feel good and I need them. I don't really like taking pills too much, but you know. Then I have this mini hair clip that will not hold any section of my hair, so I threw that out. Then I have a nail buffer. Again, I do my own nails, so I kind of just like to keep everything nice and smooth, nice and looking good, because if not, it makes me mad. Then I have a mini mirror. Honestly, I don't really use this. Like, I could just use my phone as my mirror, but whatever, you know, it's good to have, I guess. We'll see. If I don't use it by the end of the semester, I'll probably just take it out because, again, I have my phone, I have my computer. Those all have screens. My favorite lip gloss of all time is the Essence Extreme Shine, I think it's what it's called now, the clear one. Best lip gloss ever. I have like 50 of these everywhere. I also have like the pink version. Not that the pink version gives you much color. I also have the Extreme Plumping one that my mom got me by accident. Also amazing. Then I have the setting spray. I don't really use, I've never tried this one. I just bought it and there we go. The NYX Marshmallow one, because I think it's mattifying. That's everything in like the actual essentials kit. But then I have wet ones. I have two. So I took out the newer one and I'll replace it. I like to use this to clean my MacBook and my electronics every week. So I clean it like while I'm in school, but also it's good to have like to clean my area because, you know, school is dirty. Then here's my other deodorant. I took this out again because, again, I don't need that much deodorant. And this one's kind of big to be like, I don't know, traveling within your backpack. So I took this one out as well. Then I have hand sanitizer. This one's also kind of large. I wish I had a smaller one, but whatever. And then I have tissues just in case, because like sometimes, you know, I have really bad allergies, so I need the tissues. But that is pretty much everything in this pouch. Don't know why there's so much, to be honest. I don't know why. I'm telling you guys, I'm a chronic overpacker. Oh, I lied. I'm still a chronic overpacker. I have Post-it notes. Again, I was using a lot of Post-it notes last semester, so I decided to get a planner to hopefully use less Post-it notes, but I doubt it. I probably will still use Post-it notes for things. But yeah, I have like the bigger one, and then I have like the smaller cube. Both of these from Target. I don't really get the Post-it note brand. I just get sticky notes, let's say. I don't really like getting like name brands because, you know, you can save so much money. But now that's everything from that pouch. Then the last pouch is like the biggest one, is where I keep my MacBook and my notebooks. First thing is this is the sleeve that I use for my book. This week, for the first week of school, usually I carry a book because I have time. Usually I wouldn't actually have time to read, but the book I am carrying with me is The Appeal. You probably have seen this in the last like 50 videos that I've made because I have not been reading. I have been in a book slump, but hopefully we'll get out of it. Next, I have my reversible, what is quad, squared, graphic, there we go, graphed notebooks. I have 2 of them. I talk more in depth about it on my back to school haul, so again, if you want to see that, linked below. It's just like you can watch all my back to school videos in order. because there's gonna be 7. We're on the 4th, which is kind of crazy. I'm gonna be so sad when this this series is over. But here's the second one. I really wish that I had 2 different colors, but I only found those 2, so I think I'm gonna have to label them or something. Then I have this black one. All of these notebooks that I'm gonna show you are dirty because I had them from last semester. And again, I need to label them. That's why they have a sticky note. But this one's just regular lined. And then I took out the parts where it had things written in it because, you know, the only reason I kept these notebooks is because I really didn't use them too much. Or like this one is my French one. In my French 110 class, I'm just in elementary French. I didn't really like write in it too much, but obviously French is a language that I can continue studying and learning, so I kept that as well, just kept all the notes and stuff, so I'm just going to keep using that as well. But yeah, all these notebooks, I had them from last semester. This one, I don't even think I touched, and if I did, I had like 1 or 2 notes, and that was it. So I definitely have to figure out what I'm going to use for each one of these. These are like the 5-star notebooks because last year I was my first year of college and I wanted to have nice things. This year I do not care, so I'm just reusing everything. But it's still a really nice notebook. It's in pretty good shape. So yeah. And then the next couple things are folders. I have 3. You really don't need 3, but I don't even know why I have them. I have one white, one purple, and one blue. I like them because sometimes the classes give out like random handouts, and it's good to have them just in case, you know, I need to put some random pieces of paper in there. And I feel like I did use them, but I definitely don't need 3. And then the last thing is my actual laptop. I have a MacBook. This sleeve is from Amazon as well. Again, my Amazon list is below. It's not an affiliate. It's just a list where you can look at everything that I have and put it on your cart. Like, I get nothing from it. This is my MacBook. It's in like the midnight color. I also have like an unboxing video on it, so if you wanted to watch that, but that is literally everything. Again, let me know if that is a lot of stuff to have in your backpack. I feel like I'm just a chronic overpacker. Let me know what your must-have is for this year, and if you're prepping for school too, let me know what you have in your backpack and what you're excited about for this school year. So again, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned until next Sunday's video because I promise you guys it will be an amazing one. Again, this is the 4th episode of my back to school series, so we have 3 left. So thank you so much for watching. Bye, angels.